Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 9 of my Football Manager 2016 Let's Play with Ingolstadt. Today we have the big episode here. 2 games that I've really been eyeing. It's an opportunity for us to win 5 games in a row. That would be absolutely huge for us because we are playing against Hoffenheim, who are last at the minute. They're 18th, and also Hannover 13th. They aren't doing the best so far this season when we are playing that game at home. So opportunity to win next 2 games in the league, and there's an international break between, which should be okay because we won't have too many players playing international games. So yeah, low risk for an injury, but we do have a few important first team players playing for their national teams, which I think is good because then it'll be very low chance to pick up injuries opposed to maybe, like 11, 12 plus players playing in the international break. So we're just going to go straight into this game here. I just want to check a message. Just the match preparation, basically just because I only have one tactic, but I don't think I really need another one. Sometimes I may make changes during the game, but we've been playing great football of recent times, and this is the part where I generally single out a couple players, one player, or maybe even 3 or 4 players sometimes, but there's no one really. It's the team. It's a team effort. There isn't too many players that have been disappointing, and that's really big for us. So far, we're doing really well. So one thing I am going to change though, Tobias Levels, he's gotten some games with the reserve team now, so we're going to bring him in actually. And I'm going to take Danilo Suarez off because we've still got Hubner on the bench and he can actually play left back and centre back, so he can cover that position. We didn't really have a natural right back there, so Tobias Levels will come on. Also central midfield, May Malangu is going to come on for Cohen if we need him. Anyone else? Stefan Lex, he's another one I put in the reserve team to get some match fitness, and he did that now, but obviously has to break into the team. Jose Carlos, he scored in the last 2 games. Hopefully he can do so once again. So submit the team. We have to give a number to Tobias Levels. We'll just give him number 14, I guess. Give him number 14. I don't want to give the number to the unlucky 13. That's kind of just one of the things. It's just one of those things. You think the number 13 is unlucky, but in a video game, I don't think that would be the case. But anyway, I just avoid it if I can. But we'll go assertively, and I am going to say, I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. And I kind of mean not just the last game, I mean just the whole season. I want you to keep going on this form. Absolutely amazing stuff we're playing. Definitely for what we're expected to do this season. A newly promoted team, just expected to maintain our position in this division, really. Just stay up. That's pretty much what's expected of us. So anything more than that will be a great achievement. But I definitely don't want to be, I don't want to be expecting like for Europa League or something. There's a great opportunity for us if we continue to win games. At least Europa League as well. But that's when I say Europa League, I think Champions League as well. Get ahead of myself. But Ki-Hoon, he's going to put the ball in, and Pekka really should have scored. He should have finished that. Pekka, you got to do better. Sure, he got the hat-trick in that other game not too long ago, but apart from that, he hasn't made a big impact. That's something I'm focusing on, and that's something I want for him. I want him to be more consistent, because if you look at his output, he's got 3 goals, but they were all in one game, and he's 4 games in the league, so there was 3 other games in the league where he didn't score. Those all came in one game, so that's something I'm a bit mindful of. Maybe a little bit of inconsistency, but the first few games he played as well, he was still gathering the match fitness. So here it's Kim Jin-soo. They're going to look for a cross here. We've got to be careful. Got to defend this. Matip does well. Roger. Nice little header there to keep possession. Now Pekka, I was thinking he could win that as a target man, but Sutner, who's been a very good left back. Both our fullbacks really have been good. Him and Da Costa. And now it's Ki-Hoon. Pekka! I told him I needed him to step up today, and he has done. He scores the opener here away from home. That's big to do, and hopefully can set us on our way for a victory to pick up the 3 points. But against Sutner, do you see, it's so subtle there, how he won it. It wasn't a huge challenge, but it was a very important one. And Pekka, he got the job done. It was a very good finish there. And Ki-Hoon picks up another assist. So, again, Kim Jin-soo, that was about the same as before, but this time they score. No, Voland. Is that going to be a goal? Kevin Voland, yeah, that's his first goal of the season. And Voland, yeah, he's actually a decent player. I was gonna click on his name, but we'll just not worry about that, I suppose. But yeah, you know he is a good player. Really, Voland, he is. He shows it there, at least. Oh, that marking wasn't the best. He went away from him. Disappointing to concede after taking the leads. But yeah, I'll do that now. Check out Kevin Voland. He's got some decent attributes. We got a report on him, of course. We'll get another report and get him on the shortlist as well. He's been one of those players like people like to sign in Football Manager as an attacking player. He's decent. He's a very good player. I definitely rate him. Hoffenheim has actually got over 60% possession so far in this game. What I'm going to say is assertively, and I'm going to say, I don't like saying concentrate. That has been a bit bad for me lately. I'm going to say encourage. I'm just taking, when you take concentrate off the table, because I've been conceding recently after I say that, so I'm kind of, staying away from that. Oh, good save, Nyland. Hopefully it doesn't lead to a goal. Ooh, that was very, very close. We're a bit lucky there. Nyland, of course, we did concede a goal, but Nyland, he stepped up. He's done better than I think he would have done. And Voland, he's going to score again. He is good. And that's his 50th league goal of his career. What a time to step up. And we drop down to 9th position. This is not good at all. Just conceding from a set piece before the halftime break. A worst time. The worst time to concede, that is. Kevin Voland. Impressive. I'm surprised Hoffenheim haven't done better with a guy of his talent. And one more games. But anyway, firing up team talk there. We need to be doing much better, and hopefully we can show that in the second half. So Pekka, Pledl, Gross, back to Matip, DaCosta, Roger. Roger's a great player. He's been good for us this season. Now Pledl, DaCosta, could we get it in? Could we get it? Oh! We score so early. Usually you don't score with this highlight. Even I was a bit skeptical if we're going to score right away from the kickoff. But we did. That was really impressive. And it's suddenly 2-2. Jose Carlos really composed. And Pekka puts another one home. Well done. Great. What a way to come in after half-time. Absolutely fantastic. Pekka with 2 goals already as well. That's good to see. I'm thinking if we should make a change or not. You can see Leverkusen winning 2-0 there as well. They're going to keep picking up points. They're a really good team. Thomas Pledl hasn't lifted today as much as I would like, and we probably do need to make another change. I want to go for the win here, even though a draw probably would be acceptable. Like, going into this season, I thought, away from home, I'd be happy to draw games. But I'm going to be taking off Roger here, May Malangu, and we'll go box-to-box midfielder, because I played him once there and he did all right. So we'll try that. Jose Carlos has a good game. Most definitely, he has had a good game. But I think... Actually, I'm going to try Hinterseer. I'm going to try Hinterseer as attacking midfielder, and we'll see how he goes. But shadow striker with that role. And then... we're going to just leave it as that. We'll make those 2 changes. We'll keep 1 change in reserve in case, I don't know, someone might pick up an injury or someone might want to get subbed if their condition is going down. Or if they pick up a knock, make sure they don't get a permanent injury. Just got to make sure of that. We just got to, I don't know, I'll do a bit of team talk. We'll go assertively and show some passion. Even, I don't think we've lacked passion today. We've conceded some goals, unfortunately. I want to see another opportunity to hopefully get the points here. Might as well, last 10 minutes, might as well make a change and might as well go for it. We'll go on attacking. What are we going to do? Who are we going to bring off? It, to me, has to be one of the wingers. Lecky. I'm going to try Ki-hoon to come off. And then Lecky as a inside forward. Well, he'll be good as a winger. I'll leave him on the winger role. I thought maybe cut in on his right, but he's suitable on that role. And there's maybe some team instructions, higher tempo a bit now. Yeah, I'll leave. I was thinking about maybe overload. Nah, I won't go with that. And I'll do... maybe hit some early crosses in and shoot on side if we get an opportunity. And then we'll go more direct. No, we go more direct, high tempo as well. Not really shorter passing because obviously we're going to be running out of time to score a winning goal. It would be great. Peckart's still on. Could he get another hat-trick? That will be huge. I'm putting a lot behind that now. Maybe a little bit of hope into that. But I'll probably be a bit disappointed. Oh, come on. Sure, I'll be content with the draw. But that's where I gauge our expectations of this season, you know what I mean? Because we've been performing as maybe a team that can challenge for a top 6 position. But when I think, like the team we are, I think this is a suitable result. Unless we can score late here, I don't think so. It looks like it's going to end 2-2 this game. It's been an interesting game, this one, Schmitz. And there we finish 2-2 away from home. Again, not a bad result. I see playing away from home for us. It's all right. We did well to come back at the same time. That is also very impressive. Because Kevin Volan, no doubt, there's no shame in going behind to his goals because he's an absolutely fantastic talent. We do go up, but again, Borussia Dortmund still have to play their game. Still, in the back of my mind, I'm a bit disappointed because I want it to kind of be the fairy tale, you know what I mean? Somehow making Europa League or Champions League is a big... Yeah, top 4 would be a huge thing. But yeah, I have that kind of fairy tale in the back of my mind. But whereas we just need to be maintaining our position for this season, which we did do with a draw there. It was a convincing comeback. They had a lot of shots, but it's what you would expect against a team that really needs a win and playing at home in front of the fans. And you can see here, this is the scout report for Kevin Volans, and you can see he has no current interest in joining. Unfortunately, that's a bit disappointing. He's been at Hoffenheim for a while. Maybe if we become a better team, he'll want to join. He's still only 23. He's going to improve slightly as a player, but if you go to view reports, as a right winger, you can see the difference. He showed that. That's how good a player he is. Absolutely fantastic, and he is natural as a striker as well. Striker position, obviously Peckart did well, scored a couple goals, but again, it's a position, look, Volan would be better than Kachunga as well, so I'm not surprised he showed up today, but I am surprised that was his only goals of the season so far. So yeah, I rate him 100%, but I'm a bit disappointed. The first time he scored this season was against us. A bit disappointing. But maybe he took his time to find his feet, or just Hoffenheim in general, because they're not a terrible team. Their media prediction is 7th. So looking at that, they must have some decent players. So this Joel Linton, I noticed he played, and he's only 19 again. You go scout report, he's no intention of joining. But someone I'll add to the shortlist and keep my tabs on. So yeah, they've got some decent players, and they showed that with their performance. But because of how well we've been doing, the form and everything like that, I have still got a result. I still got a point from that game, and I'll always hold on to that for this season, onto that point. And I don't mean point the draw, I mean the point I made. Away from home, I wouldn't say I'm going for draws, but I'll be content with that result. I wouldn't be disappointed with any draw against anyone in the league, as the team we are, we just got promoted into this division, the Bundesliga, of course. And good news here, Stuttgart managed to beat Borussia Dortmund. I reckon Borussia Dortmund would be a good save to do as well, because they seem to be just really struggling. It would be less of a long-term save than this one I'm doing right now, so maybe a suggestion for a save for yourself. They've still got decent players, but yeah, especially with hard media prediction, I'm not sure about the manager. I'm not sure how long he'll be in a job with their current performances. But that's good for us because they stay below us. So that point is very important, because if we didn't get that, if we lost it, Dortmund will be on top of us. But you can already see the difference just from 10th and 11th. Look, Dortmund on 17 points and Wolfsburg 13. So even our difference, 5 points. So we're 5 points away from 11th, and that's just like a mid-table position. So we're separating ourselves from the bottom of the table, which is fantastic early in the season. So lads, it's time to move into the next game now. After the international break, we are playing against Hannover now. At home. We're back at home, and I'd be eyeing a victory here today. And you can see now Leverkusen moving up a bit, and you can see that difference a little bit of a win, really, about 3 points. So I've got to understand what I want from this season. Obviously, like I've been saying, a European position would be fantastic, but it's not what we're going for this season. It's a mix of a lot of things. I want to give younger guys some game time. That would be great. We don't have some of younger guys are part of the first team. Like some of our best players, like Danny DaCosta, who's 22. I thought he was 20, so apologies if I've mentioned that once or twice. Matthew Leckie, he's a bit old, he's 24, but he is improving, you can see through his attributes there. Danilo Suarez is 24, they're all, well not all, some of them are that age, and Thomas Pledl, who's been consistently our attacking midfielder in the team, he's 21, can only get better, improving well at the same time. Really like the look of this lad. Tobias Levels, I talked about our other right back in Danny DaCosta. He played internationally. He plays for Angola. You can see he's played 3 games now. He played twice over the international break, so he's doing well for them, getting some game time. But yeah, we'll bring in Tobias Levels. He hasn't played too much. He hasn't actually played a league game this season. I put him in the reserves to get some match fitness. He's got good stamina and teamwork. He's got some interesting attributes that are high, I'll say that. May Malangu as well. I promised him I'll play him more, so gets a start here today, and hopefully he'll like that. So yeah, we got Max Christensen, talk about a player for the future. This guy could definitely be, he's 19. It could be a good defensive midfield type, a good tackler, still a good passer as well. Work rate high. He's a fit player, naturally fit. He's brave. So he's got the goods, but some areas he needs to improve at the same time. But again, basically the whole team, 100% fitness. So we are going to roll with these lads, I believe, in the starting 11. Just looking at anyone else, it's hard. It's a hard first team to break into. That's good signs, isn't it, as well? We have a really strong starting 11. Maybe rotate sometimes just for fitness. And we even drop Roger out as well, because I feel maybe we have one too many central midfielders, like defensive midfielders. The defensive midfielders I'll play as the central midfielder on ball-winning midfield role. And then I'll have the deep line playing. But I just feel I have one too many because I always have someone, wanting to play. But that's what happens when you don't get too many injuries at the same time, which is a good thing, obviously. Maybe if injuries hit, it might be more affected. I want to wait until that actually happens. I hope it doesn't, though. But here I'm going to say passionately and say, let's give the fans a performance they're expecting of us here. Definitely at home. Couple players seem motivated. So again, passionately. I like to partner the way I say things initially. Like when I say the team talk, I'll say passionately. But then when I do the positional and individual talks, I'll do them passionately as well. Just to have the same tone for the team talk. Generally do well, and look, Thomas Pledl look to gain confidence. I think he could have a big game here today. I'm hoping he is, because when he does have a really good game, we generally do win, where he just pulls the strings in midfield, plays a lot of key passes. Hopefully that will be the case, and hopefully also May Malangu, but we do get a cross in or a corner. They're going to clear. Hopefully we can win this back here. It's Kiyotake, finds Prib. They could be dangerous here on the counter. It's Albanoz, Prib, Kiyotake. This is a good build-up from them. Back to Prib, and he scores. We concede first once again, and Edgar Prib scores his first goal of the season. Very disappointing to concede like that. We just had a corner. That's absolutely horrendous. I hate when that happens. We're in a position to score a goal, or at least create a shot on goal and a chance from a corner, then the other team counters. But credit to them, just wasn't a quick counter. They kept possession, they passed really well, and I won't lie, they did deserve the goal. Credit to them. But now it's Ki-hoon. Oh, the wall did a really good job there. But this chance isn't over. Goes back to Satna, and he finds Levels. Good header won by Peckard, I think that was, to Jose Carlos now. And now Levels getting forward. Can he get a cross in? He gets past his man. And then he finds Jose Carlos. Jose Carlos almost scores. You know he has been on goal-scoring form. That would have been an amazing equaliser in front of the fans. But now they're countering. And Sutner makes a very important challenge. That would have been a killer goal because we need it, but also because it would have been amazing. It was a great hit, unfortunately. Bet the goalkeeper. Oh, my God. So close. That was a disappointing finish from them, if you're honest, though. But yeah, that would have been an excellent goal. And we're going forward once again. Malangu, it falls to him. Goes out wide. Levels. He's really getting involved here. Jose Carlos this time. He does win a corner. Hopefully we have a chance here. It's Gross. He puts it in, and Colotto. Disappointing header. And you saw Mines there. They go 2-0 ahead, having a pretty solid season. We make changes there. What does it say? Work ball into the box. No, I'll leave it as is so far. Oh, no, Pledel. I'm glad that's not a permanent injury. And his condition's going up, so he should be fine. Oh, I thought he could have been going off, but I think he will be okay. As you saw, his condition was going straight up again. Where's your passion, lads? Where's your passion? I looked at both these games here, and I had a little hope in my head I could have got 2 wins. And there could be a real chance we're not going to win any of them, and that's a big disappointment. Especially if we lose here at home, we definitely need to get a goal back. But I'll still be disappointed if we get a draw from this and we get 2 draws out of the games. That would be disappointing also. And they really waste that chance. That guy takes the shot there. Klaus, never really looking likely from that kind of angle. A bit selfish, you could probably say. So now it's Levels. He's been getting on the ball a lot. Pledel, he still has that knock. But I think he'll be okay. And Gross crosses the play here to Sutner. We need a score from this play. Come on, Peckard finds Kehoe. Oh, you had to finish. Aim at the right side of the goal, not straight. Oh, no. I guess just lacked the composure. Kehoon lacked the composure there. That should have been finished to the right side, not straight. Ah, it's disappointing. That should have been a goal. That should have been the equaliser. So Pledel, I'll take him off. Don't want to risk an injury for him. Bring on Julian Green. I'm actually training him in attacking midfield. He's got some nice attributes, I guess, from only 10 passing, as you can see there. But he's still very talented. Got a lot of good technical attributes. And I think also Kehoon, he doesn't look like scoring. That's a major problem. And also, Danilo Suarez, another guy that tells me he wants to play a bit more. We're going to try him as a winger because I don't want to take Sutner off. He's a good performer. You don't want to take those players off. So we'll make the changes, and I'll be interested to see how he goes. Like, he's used to playing left back, and of course, he's still accomplished as a winger. He can still play that, as you can tell. But I just want to see how he goes in that role. I want to see, because obviously his attacking player is Brazilian, a good dribbler, that kind of player. Interested to see how he goes. But we're facing defeat here, and this wouldn't be a good result at all. We need to go passionately. We need to change something up, demand more, most definitely, and probably go attacking. And hopefully that will make the change. I would be incredibly disappointed if we lose this at home against a team that hasn't been doing that amazing this season. Oh no, this is not good signs at all. Thomas Peckard hasn't looked that likely today, but we're going to leave him on. He's always a chance for a header, so we'll bring on Lecky, and then we'll go as a winger, and we'll go attacking for the wingers now. We've got to be pressing on a bit more, and again, we'll go overload. We'll go overload this time. We'll go tempo higher, take more risks. A defensive line can push slightly higher as well. And we'll go route 1. Got to take this opportunity now. We'll shoot on sight, hit some early crosses in. And because Peckard will float crosses, I think I should probably change that if he's going to be starting consistently. Because that wasn't really the plan. Because Kachunga, he was going to be the main striker for me. So I'm just going to say, there's a lot more to come from you, Lecky. He definitely hasn't showed the best side of him so far this season. He needs to do a lot more. I think I would have liked to thought he was a key player. He's on the thumbnail, obviously. So, that's why I thought he was a key player. And being a strong Levels, What was that? Please only be a yellow card. Ooh, yeah, I thought that could have been a red, potentially. And that would have been the highlight. So still gives us some hope. Maybe we can win the ball back. But hopefully they're not the one to score here. Come on. It's Prib. Kiyotake. Yeah, Sutner does well. Now counter. Danilo. Good ball there to Lecky to switch the play. Oh, just giving it away like that. Just very disappointing. Oh, they could be on maybe. It's Prib. Oh, they kept possession really well. They're doing that really well in this game. You saw that in their goal. Oh, look at that. Look at that pace. That's where we have been really... penalty. Penalty. Very disappointing here. Very disappointing by Colotto on that occasion. And we... unless the keeper can come up here. Nyland. Maybe he can just give save it. Yeah, save it, then Sparkos. Nah. No chance. No chance. That's disappointing. And Prib scores, and this is a disappointing episode. I target this 2 games as they could be 2 potential wins, considering how we've performed this season and the teams they were and how they've been performing so far. And it's scary that we do have Bayern Munich coming up, so this could be potentially a rough patch of the season now. I know I didn't. I was just getting maybe a bit excited, like for you guys, maybe to think I could finish in a higher position, maybe a European position, but it's still early in the season, of course, no doubt. But yeah, 2 disappointing results. The previous one not so, but this one most definitely. This was a very disappointing result, and I'm putting high expectations on my players now. That's what I'm saying. I'm really disappointed with that. We still hold in a 9th position. Depending what Dortmund do in their next game, we could potentially drop down to 10th. But saying the same thing again with Wolfsburg, we're on 18 points still, and they're on 13. So you can still see a difference, and we're still... with those wins we've picked up early in the season so far, we've separated ourselves, and that's the perfect start for me. I didn't want to have a relegation battle, even though you might think that would be exciting. I definitely wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to worry about I might potentially get relegated or fired. So, yeah, hopefully we can continue to win games. We'll obviously, you see here, we can lose some, we can draw some, but I want to pick up a few wins as we go on for the rest of the season, not lose games consecutively. So guys, there we go. Disappointing result. Edgar Prib really stepped up though. Got to give credit to him and their team, and also Thomas Pledel. Even though he was recovering from it during the game, he's still going to come out with a 3-week injury, which is a bit disappointing, and that could plague us. And also Thomas Peckart. His agent thinks he deserves a new contract. So drop in the comments, should I offer Peckart a new contract for what he has shown? I'll definitely, I'll wait to see your feedback, and then, I'll continue on and see what I'm going to do. But, leave your thoughts on that. We've got big games coming up, 2 away games against Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich, you don't need to talk about them. You know, they're top of the table. They've got the talents. But the one next I want to talk about is Gladbach, because they're last, dead last as well, only 8 points. But they've still got great players. They've got very good players in their team. If you look at the values, they've got some decent players, and you look at the names as well. Not the best team in the league, but they've still got some decent names there, and decent ability. Their team as a whole, you'd say, is better. Like, their players are better than our players, but they've just lost confidence completely. Have they got any injuries? They don't have major injuries as well. Nothing. A few players need a rest. That's about it. But they just played the last game, so that's fair enough. So, interesting. If I struggled to beat, and I couldn't even beat, I got a draw out of 2 games against a couple teams that weren't doing too well so far this season. And Hannover, with that victory, they're still only in 13th. How are we going to go against Bayern Munich? It's going to be a tough one, but it's going to be a good experience. Drop a like if you'd like to see that episode shortly as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.